Well, we've had two brilliant fights so far tonight, I'm sure you will agree. The next one, well, it could be the best of the lot. British title on the line. Once again, the light welterweights. It's Lenny Daws, the champion, looking to win that Lonsdale belt outright against the vocal, the mouthy Ashley Theophane. It could be an absolute cracker. Daws, the older man. On theory, his record is stronger, but Theophane, well, he says this is going to be his night. We caught up with Lenny Daws ahead of this one.
At this week's press conference, one boxer was conspicuous by his absence. Ashley Theophane decided he had better things to do, a move which didn't go down well with the champion.
I think he will be trying to play my games to get into my head, but it's not going to affect me. Things like that doesn't bother me at all. He doesn't want to show, that's down to him. My excuse is he out shifting weight or is he running scared? 21 years I've been boxing now, and this is what I do all this hard work for, the training, the runs, wet, cold mornings, you know, this is the success that you get from doing a hard graft, and I know I can claim this belt and make history.
Yeah, he is one of the hardest working men in British boxing. I'm glad to say Ashley Theophane is in the building tonight because our man Joe Tidy caught up with him a couple of moments ago.
I'm pleased to report that Ashley Theophane has decided to turn up to the fight tonight, and here he is with me. So what happened at the press conference?
I couldn't make it because I had a previous booking. So, I couldn't make it, so it's good that, like, there was an empty seat there, so he had no one to speak at him, so in the end it had the effect that I wanted it to have.
So it was a tactical decision?
Yeah, in the end, because, he wants to banter with his opponent, like to go back and forth the way that Craig Watson did with John O'Donnell. And he didn't have that. He just had to talk about he's going to win the fight, he's looking to stop me, and he had no one, like the guy who he wanted to box or is boxing, didn't turn up. So. And
how are you feeling about Daws then?
I'm looking forward to it. I've trained hard, 6 weeks in America, 6 weeks in London, so I'm ready to go. I'm going to take that British title. I'm walking out with it. Yeah.
Well, we look forward to it. Yeah. Good luck. Back to you.
For all the talent Ashley Theophane clearly has, no matter what you say and whatever sort of effect you're trying to have, skipping the press conference before your first chance to win the British title is slightly disrespectful.
Well, it's slightly disrespectful, but I can see his point. He's been out in American gyms, which he talks about all the time. He's been out with American fighters. He's been at one or two conferences with probably slightly bigger attending. I suppose he thought he didn't really have to come to the press conference, but I think he should have come to the press conference because it would have been a bit lively.
Do you know what? Let's not talk about this fight for a minute because someone just come to join us. Big Dale boy, Derek Chisora. Derek, we just saw that because next up we've got the main event of the evening. It is for the British light welterweight title, and once again this could steal the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our main event of the evening, live from London's Wembley Arena. Would you please welcome, firstly making their way to the ring from Kilburn in London, Ashley Theophane.
30 years old, Ashley Theophane is back on his local turf. The man who globe-trots around the world, fighting in the USA, fighting in Germany, fighting even in St.Lucian. He's fighting just up the road from where he lives in Kilburn and where he was born in Paddington, and fighting back at light welterweight this evening. 30 years of age now, and it's been 3 years since he last fought at 10 stone. And he fights tonight for a British title and a chance for the British title, which he says is about 3 years overdue to him. Didn't show up at the press conference yesterday. It's good for us all that he's here in the ring tonight. And he looks calm, and he looks composed, and he looks very, very at home and at ease with himself and his surroundings tonight.
And now, making his way into the arena. Introducing the British light welterweight champion from Northern London, Lenny Daws.
And quick as a flash, the man they call Lightning is waiting for us as well. He might not have the biggest punch in the world, but he does set a ferocious pace.
Does he ever?
Does Lenny Daws.
They call him the engine, Dave.
Well, let's see how many gears he's got tonight. The man from Carl Shorten now lives in Morden, in the leafy suburbs maybe of this capital, and has never, ever fought in the Wembley Arena before. And above him, the Lonsdale belt. The belt that a victory tonight will be his outright, to keep and to treasure. And it's the belt that he wants more than anything, Steve Bunce.
He wants it. I tell you what, he wants it more than I want a banana, Dave. But that's what you need this time, a bit of an energy boost. You know, this is going to be... You know what I like about this fight? Tactically, this fight could be all about tactics, OK? Equally, it could go wrong and it could turn into a slugfest. It's going to be the kid that keeps the calmest head, not necessarily the kid who's the best fighter who emerges here victorious. Now I'll eat my banana in peace, thank you.
Go back to your fruit, my old fruit. 32 years of age, Lenny Daws into the ring, and there's a lot here to cheer Lightning on tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the one you've been waiting for. It's our main event of the evening. Helsey Sports, in association with Secret Clubs of London, Lonsdale, and live on Premier Sports TV from London's Wembley Arena, present for your entertainment 12 3-minute rounds of British light welterweight boxing. The officials at ringside have been appointed by the British Boxing Board of Control. Your steward in charge is Phil Lundgren. Your timekeeper at the bell is Mr. Mick McCann. 3 scoring judges at ringside. Introducing Mr. John Keane from Wellingborough, Dave Parrish from Leeds, and from Doncaster, Howard Foster. When the action commences, upon the sound of the bell, the referee in charge of the action in the middle is Mr. Victor Lachlan from Paisley. Those are the officials. Here